Jesus clarifies who the blessed are. And this is something that relates to exactly what I'm kind of going through and been going through the past few months, I'd say. It says, "Blessed are those who mourn, they will be comforted." Yeah. The whole thing I get intuitively with that is blessed are those who feel and not numb out. When you feel what you're going through, when you actually let yourself cry and be devastated, that is when I get insight. That is when I get growth and spiritual advancements, and also just like otherworldly knowledge. I talk about it on my podcast all the time. Y'all ask how I know things. It just kind of drops in. When you sit in that pain, the comfort comes in, and it's through new perspectives, new insights. And it's the only true comfort that I feel is going through the pain and through the emotions, and you pop out the other side. When I was coping using substances and alcohol, it's like preventing you from that comfort. It's false comfort, fake comfort. And my life has only changed since I've gotten sober. But I've also taken off all my jewelry. And I've been trying to get like a more accurate read in my perception of my value of myself. And I didn't want looking down at expensive things to jade how I feel about myself. I don't want this fake false sense of self because you have nice expensive things. Like, I want to feel the value of myself internally, and getting all of that off has improved that, and I see it different now. The one I have a problem with is blessed are the merciful. I've tried that.
So Jesus says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." They cannot feel what they are doing to you, so they cannot know it. Being merciful is realizing that knowledge or knowing comes with experience. Being merciful regardless of how people treat you or perceive you. Because we all go through the experiences of life. Some go through more because they will do more, touch more, affect more. Some go through less because they will do less and affect less through life or through other people. All of our experiences are meant to be different and matter in their own light. So just because you don't see that person being punished doesn't mean that they haven't suffered, aren't suffering, or won't suffer in the future. But let me also tell you this. If these people weren't already suffering in some way or another, would they be attacking you or your character? I've never known a happy person who wanted to waste time making other people unhappy or making them want to suffer. So that is why we must remain merciful, because we only know what we experience. So they don't know our suffering and we don't know theirs, but we can see it. A person's suffering lays in their actions and behaviors. So, like Jesus, we must be merciful and forgive them, for we, nor they, know what they do. We are all limited by our own perceptions, and mercy is the highest form of grace and healing, and by not being cruel, we prove that there is goodness for us all to attain. And we can all attain and embody this goodness when we choose to be humble and release our suffering by letting in what we're feeling and letting in our suffering. Mercy is also forgiveness for yourself. Mercy must come for you first. And then when you have the depth of understanding, then you could give it to others as well. And that is the lesson of mercy.